What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning and welcome to your daily Ethereum update starting today again. As most of you know, I was on vacation for a week, but starting today I'll cover Ethereum and Bitcoin every day again until I think it's no longer necessary. But right now I think it's really necessary. It's the weekend, so the volume is dropping down a little bit, but last week was a huge week for crypto and a huge week for Ethereum as well. As you can see, starting from when I was away, I should go on vacation a little bit more often maybe. We went up from 1260 and back then I think I said we would go up to 1300, which I guess I was right about that, even though we went a little bit higher than that. Started a massive bull run. Well, let's not call it a bull run, but let's call it a rally. We started a massive rally, which is still technically going on right now. So that's why what I wanted to cover. We'll cover the technicals, we'll cover the fundamentals. So basically everything you need to know. So the first question we need to ask is obviously, what's causing a rally like this? And in my opinion, I think it's two things. I really think it's the market. I think there's more bullish momentum in the entire crypto market. There's some sort of a relief rally going on. Because in the entire bear market, I have never seen, or maybe I've seen a rally like this when the whole merge happened and stuff. Like right here, maybe this is comparable in July, which were amazing times, but doesn't matter. But I've not seen this a lot, all right? Definitely not after everything that happened with FTX. So I really think it's something happening in the markets. But apart from that, it's also economic developments, all right? The inflation rate numbers that we got last week were lower than the previous ones. They were as expected, so no big volatile moves, but the inflation rate is dropping down. That's bullish because that means that at some point the interest rates will need to come down, or at least need to stabilize as well. For now, that's really the most important thing to look out for, because we are bullish because of the dropping inflation rate and because of market circumstances. But we have not yet heard from the Federal Reserve about the interest rates. So could we still crash down towards like 1300? Yes, we sure can. All right. If the Federal Reserve now says that the interest rates they are going to keep increasing those interest rates, first of all, it would be bad for the economy. But second of all, then we would definitely, then this was a bull trap and will drop down to 1350 and probably down to 1300 as well. All right, Federal Reserve, the earliest meeting or the earliest new interest rate is the beginning of February, I think like the 7th or the 8th. So we'll have to wait for that. Usually ahead of that, we'll have some news as well. But right now, as I said, it's not only economic circumstances. I really think it's something in the market as well. I mean, we've seen massive moves throughout the entire market. A little bit of an altcoin season. So just keep that in mind. But for now, I'm going to assume that that's not going to happen on the short term. All right, right now it's the 15th of January. The Federal Reserve meeting is not due for another 2-3 weeks, so we don't have to worry about that too much yet. All right, maybe starting next week we should talk about it at least, but for now I don't think we should. So right now, if you take a look at Ethereum, what you can see is that we found resistance at the 618 fib around, let's say 1550 and 1580, which is the lower bound of this huge resistance level, basically surrounding 1600. And we have been holding 1500 as a support level, so we've actually been pretty bullish with Ethereum in the last 24 hours as well. And so now we're stuck between, let's say, 1575 and 1500. And we know that in the start of the week we always get big moves coming from institutions, coming from whales. So it's waiting for that, and that's going to be bullish or bearish. All right, I think most of you know that, but I'm going to have to give you my opinion on whether I think it's going to be bullish or bearish. With Bitcoin, I said that it was likely going to be bearish because we would probably need to retrace a little bit. So for Ethereum, that would be 1450 before we could get back up again because of bullish fundamentals surrounding the monetary policy and the economics. But for Ethereum, I think Ethereum looks a little bit stronger. And I have the feeling that with Bitcoin, even though the technicals and the fundamentals align, I just feel like Ethereum is stronger, and I'm not too confident about Bitcoin. While for Ethereum, it looks very likely given the technicals, but also knowing the fundamentals, that it's more likely that we might spike down towards 1450, but I think it's inevitable that somewhere at the beginning of next week we'll be able to break above 1560, and that we'll get up to this next resistance level at around 1670, 1650. All right, so that's what I expect for Ethereum in the upcoming 3 days or something, and then from there we'll see again. I mean, to be honest, 1680, 1670, 1650 is quite a strong resistance level. It's not going to be easy to break through that, but for now, initially, this is my take. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.